Villa number 3 Straw plus Wooden House by Jimmi Pianezzola Architetto in Dueville, Italy. The town Dueville, though owing its toponym to different reasons, curiously hosts two ancient villas separated by a straight road, Porto a Vivaro, 1554, by Andrea Palladio and the Palladian Da Porto Casarotto, 1776, by Ottone Calderari. Villa number 3 was born out of a play on words, to try to build, albeit in our small and fragmented context of contemporary Veneto a dwelling that could be, at least for the patrons who will live in it, the third villa in the country. The project, continuing facetiously, takes as an ideal model a villa other than the Vicenza tradition, specifically a pre-Palladian Renaissance building, Villa Vescovi in the Paduan Hills by architect Giovanni Maria Falconetto. What remains of an ancient building if it is moved in flight from one place to another? What remains on the ground in takeoff? Probably everything that ties the original villa to the style of its time. What remains, however, are the principles, the holistic view of the cosmos, and man's intimate relationship with nature and its cycles. The building has a square floor plan with a symmetrical four-pitch roof. The regulating layout on which it is drawn is taken from Villa Vescovi, circa 1540. The house is all arranged on the ground floor, in contact with the greenery, with a large loft on the first floor. The development of the house is oriented on the north-south axis. The architectural layout is tripartite, with the living area to the south, the rooms to the north, and the service spaces centrally located. The heating and cooling of the house are designed from the relationship of the openings to the sunlight and the prevailing winds in the area. Two loggias on the west and east elevations identify the main and secondary entrances respectively, creating two protected and calming zones from the weather. The bioclimatic greenhouse to the south reduces energy needs for winter heating by about 35%, while in summer it becomes a traditional, shade-laden porch. Three different natural ventilation systems for the example of Renaissance Venetian villas were studied and implemented in the building. The building is NZEB and designed under the principles of bioarchitecture, using building materials with minimal levels of gray energy, whose life cycle has a very low carbon footprint. Villa number 3 is built with traditional materials such as wood, thatch, and lime plaster, adapted to today's construction processes. The building structure is prefabricated wood, and the frames of the exterior partitions and the roof are insulated with pressed straw bale.